And good evening, you are live. Good evening, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to absolutely everybody that's watching this evening. All 0 of you. That's not true. Hobby Time's on and says, hi guys, go for it painting, hello, notification on, exclamation mark. Couple of guys waiting in the wings. I've got some great guests on this evening, just waiting for my last one to pop on, and I'm sure he will. So, what are we on? We're on 23rd? 23rd of December, 2023. Christmas just round the corner. Topic of tonight's conversation is we're going to have a look through the Facebook page and see who's been posting on, see who's been contributing to that. We're going to have a little chat around that. Good evening, Rob. And then after that, I'm going to try and have a look at YouTube as well, see who's been posting on. I've still got my 2-camera angle, so I'm still looking up here, but I'm really down here, so it's dead confusing. But I'm full of Christmas cheer, and I ain't even had a beer yet. And then after that, we're going to talk about your pinnacle build. I've just had a notification there for Olivia Rodrigo. I'll get back to you later, honey. We're close personal friends. We're going to have a look through. Hopefully that you've picked or you've got something in your head, something a little bit tasty that you want to build in 2024. Why is my head just that big? For next year, what you're going to throw your heart and soul into, maybe a little bit of aftermarket, maybe tackling it a little bit differently, that sort of thing. So, good evening, Dave, from the Highlands. Without further ado, let's get number one on. Let me see who's ready. I'll tell you who's ready. Aid's ready. Aid, ching.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir. Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you very much. A little bit cold and snowy in Sweden, but apart from that, it's I'm in fine fettle, all ready for the Christmas cheer.
Magic. Cheers, mate. The day you come on and say I'm absolutely roasting, it's 100 degrees, I'll be a little bit perplexed. Mr. Craigie, and is that your little Logie Bear in the background, or is he disappearing, Craig?
They're around somewhere. He's running in and out.
And have you got your heating on?
I have, yes.
Yeah, cheers for that. Thanks. That means that I still haven't bought a bottle. And last but not least, here's our Jim. All right, James, the Grinch.
Get on, Mark. You're all right. Good evening, gentlemen.
Champion, mate. Champion. So, Craig, rocking the, well, I was going to say Christmas jumper, mate, but that's more like a prison jumper.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. But look at James in fine fettle with the red and white Santa hat on and the Christmas jumper as well. Absolutely brilliant. Loving it. Bear with me because I've got multiple notifications going on. Graham saying, has the live stream started yet, mate? It certainly has. And we are. I do believe that we're live on YouTube. Well, we must because I've got notifications. So let's just have a quick flick through these very, very quickly. So Hobby Time says, hi, guys. And it's an evening, gents, from Rob. It's a good evening, folks, from the Highlands, from David Ross. And finally, from Andy, good evening, all, and happy Christmas to you all. Good evening.
Good evening.
Who have I lost? I've lost James. I'm sure that he'll be back.
Can I just explain to everybody why I'm not very Christmassy at the moment? I don't look very Christmassy.
Yeah. Why aren't you very Christmassy?
Because I'm a graphic designer and I work in a print shop, I've been drawing Santa Clauses and printing Christmas stuff since August. So I'm sick of it already.
I'm sick of it. You're not really, mate.
No, I'm not sick of it, but it just gets a bit too much on it. You know, we started printing Christmas stuff at the end of August, and it sort of gets a bit too much.
Yeah, mate. Happy days. Right. Why have I got? Right. Bet you'll have to bear with me now. So I'm going to stop sharing that because that's not what I wanted to share. Let me have another go. Share my screen from Facebook and share that. And it's still on there. Look, Graham. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Hidden cycles, that's what I've been with today. But that's a whole different story. Let me make that smaller. And if I can, make that one smaller. Drag that across there. Like so. I'm losing the bloody plot here. You have to bear with me a second. That's it. That's better. That's better. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick through and see if I can find our Facebook page. Dave House is on, evening one and all in chat. I did ask Housey if he were going to come tonight, but unfortunately, he is otherwise engaged watching Christmas movies. Can you believe that? With his missus as well. So here's club page. Once it finally comes on, let's get rid of that. Let's tap into that. Make you guys a wee bit smaller and put you over here. Do you know what I need? And I have seriously been looking at it. I've been looking at getting another monitor. Because I just can't do it with one. It's funny how, like, a couple of months since I was doing everything on my phone, and now I'm moaning that I can't do everything on one screen. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right, so bear with. Invite and present. Share my screen. Share my Cisco. Share that, and that should be coming on anytime shortly. Which it is. So I'm going to flick through. You guys are on. You're on our Facebook page, so you have got the. You can actually see the pictures of we've been posting them up all week. So I'm going to start off with that one. What's your thoughts on that, then, Aid?
I'll tell you what, that red is absolutely beautiful. What red is that? The MRP red?
It is, love, yeah.
I'm going to dig it out. Absolute belting red, that is.
That, I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up. Can you see that? 010.
Yeah, 010, yeah.
010.
Yeah, getting some of that in the future.
Do you know what? I dropped on because very, very lucky. I didn't order it until Monday gone, and I was looking through all the MRP colour call outs, and sorry, Lamp. There's like 5 or 6 different reds, and obviously when you're looking at a computer screen or a screen on, on your phone, and it's just a swatch, it's just a red, and you have absolutely no idea which one. But I went for that one, and I think I've made the right choice.
That's bang on, mate. That's absolutely bang on. And over there, I saw that you got on well with the Mr. Surfacer primer.
Oh, mate, yeah, chuffing now. That's it's gorgeous.
That's some good kit. That is
absolutely. Yeah, Graham's been doing. I think it's a Hasegawa. I know it's an Academy. Look, it's there up in top corner. It's an Academy 1 in 48 Phantom, and bearing in mind that Graham's only just started airbrushing.
That's a cracking job.
Yeah, nice.
He's doing all right, isn't he?
Beautiful.
But I don't envy him putting all those stencils on, because that is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, typical Phantom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have actually built that exact kit, and you're right. When you're stenciling with that, then yeah. I posted on this, I think it was last night, with a comment. Why is it 6 foot of bench space and you end up working in a 6-inch square?
6-inch square.
Yeah, because that photo is where I sit. As what?
You need to have things to hand, it's called.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Absolutely things to handle. Who else? There's only me been chopping posting on. Let's just have a look down here.
Quiet.
I've been too busy.
I've been
too
quiet.
busy to be at the bench. That's a cracker.
That's a lovely photo. That's Dave and his missus sat in his front room. Tell you what, money to money, innit? Money to money. Derek says, still got quite a few decals to apply, but the big main decals are bedding down nicely.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's a nice job as well.
I'll tell you what, is all that decal?
Yeah, I think it
so.
is. I think it is, Mark.
Jeez.
It's done a good job of getting them decals to sit down properly.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Bath that in solid set, I'm sure. What else have we got? We've got Bridgie. I know Bridgie, we're looking at that. Nigel. Now, Nigel's one of my guys. He came to club right from the start, but then he had a little bit of trouble with work and couldn't come anymore. And I've not actually seen Nigel for absolutely ages. This one, Craigie, Mr. Alistair Glennie.
Yes.
That really
caught.
It's a nice finish on that.
Yeah.
It is a nice finish. Really nice.
Yeah, really nice.
I've seen that.
Is that MiG 15 or is it a 17?
17, I think.
Yeah.
He does like his colourful commies, does RL. 1 in 72, it's all he builds.
That's a nice
job.
job.
Done all right, eh?
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, done all right. Tidy. That's me. Oh, that's me, Mr. Surface of 1500 look. So on that top picture, yeah. So basically, guys, what I've done is where you can see that I've rubbed it off. Somehow I've got either a little bit of a glue splodge. I don't know how it's happened, or just a bit of bubbling on my paint, and I need to get rid of this. But just look at that.
Well, it goes down beautifully, and it leaves a fantastic finish.
It does. It's stunning. It's cracking. You know when you get a product and you just know and you think, I'll never go back. I'll never go back.
I've been using it for a few years now, and I've never looked back since finding it.
Yeah, it's bang on. Davey House, who's actually in the shop now. Look at these two. Trev and Chuffin Dave having a bleeding kitty. Trev and Dave having a kitty without me.
Living the life.
Living the life. What's this one? I don't know if it'll share a video.
Oh, that's Graham. That is, I think.
Will it share a video? Oh, it will look. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's a nice little bio.
That's the automatic.
Now, I think that's before he started airbrushing.
Still a nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a right old conversation the other day, me and Graham. So he's pinged me. Who's that? Alan, what's he asking? I have to clean pipettes. Put it in the dishwasher, love. Simple answer. Yeah, Graham pinged me the other day and he said, Mark, I'm getting air, but I'm not getting any paint. We've all been there, haven't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to come back to that one. So Kits for Kids Project 2023, and my thing there is done. Over 5k raised, over 760. Airfix quick build kits delivered up and down the country. Stress put to bed. What a year, what a project. And thanks to all who helped me achieve this.
Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, congratulations. That was an amazing effort by all.
Thank you, guys. This was the team at Barnsley. The chap stood there with the big blue puffer on. That's our Paulie Patton. And when I said to Sam, Sam is Sam, Sam, can we have a great pose from you? You know, yes, of course you can. you know, a lovely fella. And RJ, me and Paul doing the thumbs up and pulling the weirdest of faces there. That's me at previous week down at Wakefield Pinderfields Hospital doing the same thing. I do love this picture. This is Clive.
Right, yeah.
This is Clive Brewer. He's my Dan Saff project manager, and looking the part there. Look at that. That's proper getting into it for me. And obviously, I couldn't have done it without him. Craigie, I've even got you on there, mate.
Look at that.
With Mark and Ange. Where was that, love? Can you remember?
That's Sheffield Children's Hospital.
Tidy. Tidy, matey. Our Ange, not on tonight because she's got family over with husband Mark. This chap is called John. And John did a lot of running around, as you can see, going to Glasgow Children's Hospital on behalf of Freddie Foot. Here's two beauties here. Look, we've got Stuart and Luke Cars doing it in the Midlands for us, and then we're back to me. We'll figure out about that. I don't need to keep seeing that. Anybody see this?
Yes,
Yeah, I saw that one, Mark.
I've seen it on quite a few forums, and I've seen quite a few people slating it for some reason, but I don't know why.
Really?
It's absolutely stunning, I think.
Yeah.
Slating it, why?
Sorry,
why
Mark?
would you say what have you been saying about it?
Well, they were saying that it was an odd thing to do to such a beautiful kit.
What does that mean?
I know, and that it got quite nasty. I think it was on that weathered models site.
I'm on weathered models.
I think it's stunning, mate.
I thought it was stunning.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, totally agree.
But just look at the wiring detail here in this. It's.
I think the scale of the model made it possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that. Vent propellers. Not even that. Not easy.
No.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Yeah, that's 148 mark, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
132, I
I
think.
didn't post it on.
Not the Porter model.
Maybe that's why somebody said, "What the fucking hell have you done to that?"
I think that's why it is. It is a 1 in 32, and people are like, "Why have you done that for that kit?"
Is it really, Craig? Is it a 1 in 32?
Yeah,
I'm 99% sure it is.
Well, do you know what? Look, I don't know why politics has to be in what's he said? Obviously worth the money. Yeah, for me that one. I don't know why people have to bring politics and bigoted opinion into a hobby. I really don't.
They do though, Mark.
I know they do. Listen, I've been through it.
Yeah.
Recently and all.
I mean, it wouldn't even bother me if that was the bordered model kit. Because if you want to spend £600 and then do that to it, that's entirely up to you.
Entirely.
Yeah.
It's just a fantastic looking thing.
Yeah, it is. Look at detail here.
Oh no, it's incredible. We got quite an echo going on, I think.
No, I'm clear as a bell myself.
We've all got an echo.
Yeah, we got it. I got echo.
Let me have a look at. I'll have a look at his settings in a second. I will. What is it? An echo and a delay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a look in a second, guys. One of our lads, Chris Barlow, they look doing a bit of 3D resin printing, Craig.
Yes, I've seen that.
Do like a predator.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of predator work on Facebook lately. Quite a bit.
The STL files are coming more and more easier to grab hold of.
Yeah, they are. They certainly are. Right, let me just have a look. So let me just look at settings. Let me just have a look here. Edit mic settings. Echo cancellation. Craigie, you are ticked on that, so shouldn't have any. So are you, Aid? Shouldn't really be any echo on that.
Testing.
For the Grinch. Echo cancellation is ticked. So actually, you should all be all right. The only thing that I've had, you know, from this when I was doing the research, when I was chatting to the lad at Telford, said, and I know that you, all three of you, have been on the live stream with me before, was it helps if you wear headphones.
Headphones.
Because what happens is I talk, it goes into my mic. You hear it, but it feeds back from your into your mic, and it comes back, and it just loops and loops and loops. Norfolk, Andy. Oh, Andy has. Right, bear with me a second. Let me just do this and this. And I have definitely got a shadow on my screen. I'm going to send that and come on to that. So that's just about club. A quick look through the comments. So says higher mark. Andy. Oh yeah, terrible echo. Yeah, says so there. Terrible echo. Don't know why I don't get it at my end. I'm not sure. Are you still echoing?
I think so.
Hey, what you
Seems clear here at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, it sounds better.
sounds better. I haven't changed any of the settings. Tonight's topic of conversation. Pinnacle build, James. What you got in your stash that's doing heart and soul in 2024, mate? Tell us.
The Dashwork 251.
Go on.
I'm really looking forward to that build. As you know, I'm sort of like building the trumpeter kit. But I asked Dave for a few bits and bobs, and he sent me down. He's printed off for me and sent me down some stuff for the 16th. That's one of the gone.
What is
One of
it?
the shells. It's the napalm.
Oh yeah.
Napalm rocket. Yeah. There you go. Oh, well, that's it. All in the. That's the holder on the side.
Bro. Yeah.
Just for the Stuka Sufas.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's done an absolute job on them.
Yeah, mate.
And then we've got a few other bits and bobs, but yeah, this is that'll be my sort of build for the year, I think.
And what is it?
I'm really
1 in 35?
looking forward to it as well. The Andes kit is superb.
Really
The Andes
looking
RBA
forward
quarters
to it.
kit is absolutely superb. I of course, when we were at Telford, we picked up the magazine, and the Trumpeter 251-22, which is the one with the Pack 40 on. It's built into, and I mean, to say that's being released, I believe January or February. I've got it on pre-order from eModels, so picked it up at a nice price there as well. So yeah, just waiting for that to come through. But there's lots of things I could do with that. I could put that one into the Andy's half track as well. You know, just open it up completely. That would be really, really nice.
You're really gonna go to town on it?
Yeah. Try my hardest.
Loads of aftermarket stuff.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's only the only thing that I've got aftermarket at the moment is a Stuka Futs that they printed me. So I've got obviously the Trumpeter kit, so I'm a bit undecided what I'm going to do with that. Whether I'm going to do the bridging unit.
Yeah.
He did me the bridging unit for it, or I'm going to sort of like slap a Stuka Fuss on this one and swap and change your kits with the Trumpeter for the Andy's RV headquarters one, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I'll see how that goes. I've got to wait for the kits to come through, just you know, once it's all together, to make sure all the flooring inside I can get in and sort all that lot out.
And how long is it going to take you to do that on and off all year?
Depends. It depends what she says. She'll want on holiday somewhere along the line, so I've got to keep her swinging though.
Aidy, what have you got in mind for 2024? Something a bit special.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of June.
Yeah.
And Menga in Jan. Well, they're supposed to have been released in October, but in January, I think it is. They're releasing the two ornithopters and a spice harvester.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know they're only small, but I'm thinking about they're quite cheap. I think their kits are about 12, 13 quid each, and I'm thinking of getting quite a few of them and doing like a June sort of like diorama.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Because I love June. I've been a massive fan. I read the books when I was younger, and I've seen all the films and everything. So
yeah.
But apart from that, I've got my 132nd Tamiya F14 to finish.
How far are you into that? How far are you into the Tomcat?
I've got probably a third done.
Yeah, mate. So you know what?
It's because it's an old kit. I think I've used a couple of tubes of filler already.
It's not that bad, is it? It's a Tamiya kit.
No, I know, but it's an old Tamiya kit.
Old Tamiya kit.
And I've had to, because it's raised panel lines, I've sanded it all down and re-scrubbed it. It's took quite a lot of time.
Yeah, I can believe it.
And I've got
go on, let's have a look.
Some money at it. I've got a Red Fox cockpit set already in it. I've got a Resi kit.
That one.
That's the undercarriage set for it. The detail on these things are absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, mate.
So yeah, that's but I've got a project I'm doing at the moment which needs to be finished, which I'm hoping to get done over Christmas. I'm doing a Fireblade, the Tamiya Honda RR Fireblade, but I'm doing a what if, so I'm doing it in a Rothman's livery.
Oh yeah, the blue and white.
Yeah, so I've got extra Rothmans decals that I bought for it.
Yeah.
And this is how far I've got. This is how far I've got with it. Got all the pipes and everything done. I've done the wheels white and even got the springs on the pipes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah,
so, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying doing the bikes again. I haven't done one for about a couple of years now, but I'm really enjoying it.
I've got the Italianis on, and I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm not at the same time. Craigie, what's your project, your big project for this year, mate?
It's for the model competition for next year. I'm on it already.
You're on with it already?
We're going big. We're going big. I can show you a glimpse. Here we go.
Ooh.
Right, so I can already see a little bit of brass on there, mate.
Yes. Come with kit, to be fair. Come with the kit.
All right.
And here's the tyre that we've got. Nice mangled up tyre.
Yeah.
Have you mangled that yourself, Craig?
I have, yes.
Cigarette lighter?
That's the one. A flat tyre. We've got a flat tyre here.
That looks good.
Yeah.
So we've took a kit and £80 to £90 kit and destroyed it basically.
Well, we've just been talking about that Lancaster, haven't we? So
yeah, and I'm doing the same. I'm butchering one.
All beans. Here's young Lewis the Krupp Dell.
You all right?
What's your big project for next year, mate? Have you got your out of your massive stash that you've accumulated over the last 8 months since you've been down at club, 12 months? What's the one that you're proper going to give it everything?
I plan on using the 50,000 King Tigers I've got.
Right, okay.
That's going to be a right diorama.
Are you doing diorama, mate?
Yeah, will be.
How many tanks on that?
Depending on how big it is. 3 or 4.
Is that in production line?
Right. Okay.
I've got one right here, Craig. What you on about?
Cool. All right.
Where are we?
Tidy. Let's see if I can get rid of a couple of these. I'm just going to pop that over there. Try and make that a little bit smaller. And hopefully that's going to sit there. Right, so, well, mine, and I've been talking to Sean at FGS, and I'm saying for 2024, and I don't even know, because I was lucky enough to drop onto the on that 1 in 32 tram, the A6 Intruder at Telford, and I was talking to Sean at SGS the other day about getting some Red Fox and some I think it's Edward, because I watched a video on it the other day, and the guy you can tell with the cockpit, because the grab handles for the seat, they're absolutely perfectly black and yellow. They're not like, you know, when you've got one yourself and you paint it yellow and then you get your tiny little brush on and you try and put some black lights on to replicate it. The one that I've seen, it's unbelievable, and you can see that it's all photo. But then, I was talking to somebody and they were telling me that the Quinta one were better.
Yeah, I've got some Quinta Studio stuff for the Tomcat as well, and they're stunning. Some of the Quintas.
If you, Mark, if you watch Doug's models,
yes,
he's built the 32nd A6 Intruder, and what a job he's done on that one. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, and that's the one that I watched. Yeah, he's superb.
All the
I don't
switches
like
that you drilled out.
Yeah, mate. There's certain people you can just sort of listen to, and you really don't mind. You really don't mind it, even if you're not watching. You don't mind.
No,
listening
just to have it
them.
on in the background.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. On my YouTube, so you can probably see my subscriptions down the side here. This is my Facebook, my YouTube page. Fishing with Carl, obviously, because I'm fishing next year with lad, and do like to tune into Sue. In a nerd, I'm not sure. So you guys, you might not know these, or you might have watched them,
Yeah,
or
no,
you've
no,
no
no,
idea.
quite a bit.
Yeah, I've not watched that one. You can see actually where I'm up to there on the timelines. Let's have a look here. Nigel, what Nigel's been doing. Dan Buster Lang, border model. I'll tell you what, he don't do bad on views, old Nigel, does he? 14,000 views there.
Yeah.
He don't do bad at all. RW Hobbies, do like this fella. Are you familiar with this one?
No.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Show 50 more. Jesus Christ, how many do I bleeding subscribe to? John Alex Scale Modelling. Are you familiar with John?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did a superb Spitfire Airfix 1 in 24 Spitfire step by step. Superb, which is he's the guy that I followed for my build. We've got to follow the official Airfix one. I think that's just how it is. No, we don't do that.
No, not the Airfix, no.
All right, okay. Rise Dam Design. Are you familiar with this one?
No.
I was lucky enough to be interviewed by his channel earlier on this year for that particular one. Tom's modelling. I think Tom's just put a new one out. Are you familiar with Tom's work?
No.
No, are you joking? James, have you watched this? Have you watched these?
No, I only watch what I'm interested in, Mark. You know, if you get to a point where you're scanning through YouTube and you're like, oh yeah, I'll like to look at that. So then you reference everything with it, you know?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, you're missing a treat here with this one.
Oh, yeah.
The drone age has begun in the large-scale military online action game War Thunder. Experience complete.
Have a watch. There you go. What do you think to that?
Yeah.
Well, apart from the guy having a huge amount of models, he's got a hell of a lot of time on his hands. That time lapse video stuff is so time consuming. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Mark, why don't you do that?
Yeah, I ought to know, didn't I? Did you see that one? Did you see that one from Plasmo?
I watch Plasmo quite a bit. Yeah. He loves his photo etch as well, doesn't he?
The best thing I love about Plasmo is he's when you watch one of his videos and it says like it's on for 48 minutes and then he's built it all in about 18 and you think, well, what's the other 30 minutes going to be like? But you're just drawn into it. You just keep watching it and watching and watching, and he just enhances everything to the nth degree.
Yeah. Greg's build of the Gannet. Watch that one. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm halfway through it. You can see there. What about this one? You familiar with this?
Oh no.
No.
No. I thought you like a car though, don't you, Aid?
I do, yeah, but I there's a few others that I follow that I tend to sort of I've had to cut down on my YouTube stuff because I ended up like I had so many notifications coming through. My phone was going off every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had to sort of like cut out. I kept what I considered to be the creme de la creme, if you know what I mean. And they're the ones I follow religiously.
Well, that one, mate, A4 Garage, seriously, unbelievable. Oh, the bloody hell's ringing me. Hang on.
I'll have to give that a shout.
Scale model aircraft. Follow that one. Black Rifle guys. Doug's models. We're all into Doug, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's in Doug's models? Yeah.
There's one I haven't even know. Some of them, you know, I follow, and I'm like, why did I follow this?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff out on YouTube which is a lot same, and it gets a bit monotonous.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Clive's my mate from down south. He's famous for the hand.
Yeah, I'll follow Clive.
Patchy, man.
Next to me. Yeah, mate. When he's got 10 kids screaming in the background.
Yeah, Sully, watch.
Simon, yeah, superb model it. House's modelling shed. So I started Dave off last year. Let's have a look. This year, 5 months ago. New into it, but he lost his mojo a little bit, to be honest. SGS is that's Sean from Leeds, who comes down to our club, and he's doing a great thing for us next year, which unfortunately I'm not allowed to talk about online. Zone 5 Aviation, that's Andy Taylor from New Zealand, and did an interview with me there. Bless his little heart. When I set up kits for kids and we opened the Just Giving page, Aid, Andy was the guy that threw £2,000 at it straight away.
Jesus.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've
That's
just looked through me back. I've actually got some stuff for him, but I think he's coming over to the UK next year. Hopefully. James, do you follow James?
LPJ, I think I've got him on. I couldn't be sure. It depends what he's built. Sometimes, I mean, I like yourself, I like a fast jet as well. The Phantom is, I love the Phantom. Buccaneer even better. I had the pleasure of seeing one of them fly.
Yeah, sound one.
Navy days back in the 70s. Like I said to you, I'd sell a lung and a kidney for a big scale, 1/24 scale Buccaneer, all singing, all dancing. Yeah, definitely.
There's no one coming out, Jim, this 2024.
What's that, 1/24th?
Yeah, I'm sure that I've heard that there's a no Buccaneer coming out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 24th. I'm hoping it's going to be a 32nd, but I know they do the Airfix do the 48, don't they? They do the SB2, I think it is.
They just released the new Buccaneer, they just released the RAF one.
I'm not sure. That's Chris's channel, Rally Car Miniatures.
Yeah.
But if you look at that, Chris hasn't posted out on for 6 months. I know that he took a little bit of a knock. John Sharrock. John, I like to follow John.
Yeah, I'll follow John as well. I spoke to John.
Who's this guy here?
I'm not following him yet.
No,
Lewis.
Surprised he's got time to even do a channel.
So with Lewis's channel, I've not got many people watching, 14. So young Lewis is down there in the chat. Lewis Krupp-Dell. Now, what you've got to remember with young Lewis, very young, just starting out, especially with the YouTube channel. Give him a watch. Give him a watch. Airwing models. Where's the other one that I wanted to show you?
Do you follow Night Shift, Mark?
No, but I do. I've heard lots and lots of great things.
Yeah,
I
he's
do.
good.
Oh, he's amazing.
drop
Night
on
Shift.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He is. He's really, really good.
I get a hell of a lot of inspiration from Night Shift's builds.
Yeah.
This one, Aid Coulter. You with that?
Yes, I am actually.
Yeah. Well, the A4 Garage, which is just above that on my subscriptions. So what Coulter does with bikes, A4 Garage does with cars.
Right.
And comes out with some stuff that's absolutely just unbelievable.
I just started following a Japanese guy on YouTube called Kenji's modeling, and he speaks only Japanese, but it's all texted. I don't think he uses Google Translate because it's a bit sort of like haywire every now and then. But the modeling is absolutely outrageous. The detail he goes into all of his builds, and he builds cars and bikes and everything, and it's outstanding.
Outstanding. Going to introduce Mr. Andy Norfolk to the chat. Good evening, Andrew.
Good evening, chaps. How are we?
Hello, Andy.
All right, mate.
All right, guys.
Where's our Jeannie tonight?
She's in bed. She's been very, very busy. My dad's due down about 5:30 in the morning, so we've been getting ready for him coming. Because he's travelling down from Scotland, as you know, so he's doing it overnight. So bless her, she's been running around the house like a blue-ass fly, trying to get everything ready for when he gets here. And then we're at my daughter's Christmas Day, and then we're having a party Boxing Day. So she's got all that ready, bless her.
Nice.
Has she been baking?
Oh yes. Some beauties. And no, I'm not allowed to touch it just yet. No.
I've been baking today. Actually, I made 68 sausage rolls and 20 mince pies.
All right, like you do.
Excellent.
And I think I've eaten 10 sausage rolls and 6 mince pies already.
Well, that's what you bake them for, isn't it, mate? That's what you bake them for.
Well, there's nobody here to tell me that I can't have them until Christmas Day, so that's the trouble.
Just going back onto the theme for tonight, David says, so Andy, we're talking about the pinnacle kit that you're going to throw your heart and soul into next year.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. Well, I've about 4 or 5 that I want to have a go at. Them really make a good job of. There's I've got a Mark II Escort, and it's got a transparent shell. It's all clear as the shell, so that'll be a bit of a challenge to get the interior bang on, and try and get the shell to look something like, you know what I mean? So that's something I really want to be making a proper effort with.
Do you know what? Just pause a thought there, mate. Pause a thought.
Yeah.
You've done cars. James, have you done cars in the past?
Oh, a very long time ago. I did the Tamiya Porsche 924.
Question for you guys. Obviously, I'm building a bus. Okay. How am I going to get that bus shining and sparkling? Like, what What am I using to polish it up, and how do I do it?
Well, I'll tell you.
Go on, Andy.
I've been talking to Andy Fisher about what he uses. Is it the X-Pack 2?
Right, what is that?
Yeah, I think it's a 2-part gloss that you mix and then use that, and he's got some proper finishing on his.
Yeah, I've seen. Aid, what's your recommendation for that?
I used to use 2K quite a lot, and I struggled with it quite often. I found this last year. It's from Fire Scale.
What's that?
Gloss varnish.
Is it just a gloss?
Yeah, and it put 2 coats of this, and then polish it, and then put a final coat on. And it's absolutely stunning.
When you say polish it, what am I going? I'm going to hobby shop, and I'm going to say, can I have a what? What am I getting to polish it?
I use Tamiya polishing compound.
Yeah, I've got some of that actually. I'll tell you what I've got. Hang on, let me put my chuffing glasses on. Christ above. I've got Finish. That's the only one I've got.
And I used all three. I've got. You got the 3 different ones. You got the red one. The coarse one is the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all 3 of them.
You got the fine, which is the blue one, and then you got the Finish, which is the white one.
Yeah, it's the Finish one I've got. But if I'm just going to put a gloss coat on, surely I wouldn't need to use the coarse and the fine one on. I can go straight to Finish.
I do. I always do. I always go from the coarse one and up.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's the best way of doing it because it builds up a surface.
Exactly.
If you know what I mean.
And is that on top of your gloss coat?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like using tea-cut on your car.
It's what, Andy?
It's like using tea-cut on your car.
Yeah. But you need to have at least 2 or 3 coats on there to, so you don't go through the gloss. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right. All right. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to invest in. David up in the Highlands says it's going to be the ICM Sky Crane for me. Will be the biggest model I've tackled for a long time. Are we familiar with that kit?
Yeah, it's a beast.
Yeah,
Is that what? Go on, James.
it's massive, Mark. Absolutely massive. I think it's 600. The rotor span on it is 600 and something odd millimeters.
When it's finished, I think the length of the actual helicopter is 735 mil.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is that the really thin one that's got no belly on it?
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, I've seen some builds of that. The guy, who am I following? I can't remember who I'm following, but he's painted it in the orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look really, really good, to be fair.
I would love to do it, but it's too big.
Models. Hi, Mark Andrews, Model Vlog, good evening. And Rich, what's that? Rich and Leo Angling UK, evening, guys. I like it. Hi, Mark, I just found you live after searching up the Eurofighter. I just bought the Blackjack Revel kit. Mark Bridge built that not so long since.
That's the one you got.
I've got the one you got. That's the one. I did get that from James a couple of weeks since.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
No worries, mate.
It's not a bad kit, to be fair. It's all right. I know when I've done a post-build video, I do say, would I build it again? And I did say yeah with that one.
Yeah.
Because it's not too bad at all. You were never going to build it, James, were you?
No, mate, it's too small for me. It's, yeah, it's 32nd. Yeah, I've bought the Rebel 32nd kit. Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, that's really nice, but that's a little bit awkward, especially around the air intakes on the front.
Revel do a 1 in 32.
Yeah, they do too. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, they do the 2-seater as well as the single-seater.
I thought they were trumpeter.
Yeah, Trumpeter do it as well.
I've heard bad things about that trumpeter kit.
Yeah, rivets. I think it went a little bit overboard.
Yeah, mate. I know Paul from Liverpool. When I was chatting to him last year, he said he bought it, built it, and ended up binning it. It was that bad.
Yeah, it's something to do with the rear intakes. They're not right. Yeah, there is a Japanese fella, I believe he built one, but he's actually altered everything on the back end, so it makes it look right. But
you shouldn't have to know that, James. Shouldn't have to know that.
No, I build them straight out of the box, Mark. You know, I'll have a look at it. I don't care what anybody says about the kit. You know, if it's something I'm interested in, then I'll make it. You know, they're crippling this trumpeter kit, saying how bad it is. You know, the tracks is too small or they're too big. You know, and it's like, it's a bloody kit. You know, that's it. If it looks like it and you paint it like it, that's it. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're building it for your own satisfaction, not for the rivet counters.
Yeah, I agree totally. I agree totally. I mean, Andy's Hobby Headquarters 251. Photo etch, there's none. There's no photo etch in it whatsoever because everything is done with plastic. But they're still slating it, saying, "Oh, this is wrong and that's wrong." I've been on some of the forums and they put them both together, the trumpeter kit and the Das Work kit, and yeah, they're saying, "Oh, this is right on this one and this is wrong on that one, but that's right and this is wrong," you know. And it's like it's a bloody model kit. Just get on. If you want to make it, just make it.
Do you get that with a lot of your armour stuff, Craig?
Yes, I do. Totally.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people.
What?
Stuff like markings like markings, all your markings are in the wrong place, this, that, other. Tracks don't weather like that. And I'm like, to do, because I've been around them.
Yeah.
So you've got some rivet counters that's never worked on one, but looked at plenty of photos, but never seen how one moves in real life.
Yeah, when Dave printed the 222 in 1/16, I've got it up there. I'll get it down in a minute. I went onto one of the 222 forums and put the initial photos up, you know, of the build, and I had somebody one of the admin come back and went wrong. The back end's wrong, and I'm like, well, the kit itself, the file itself, was taken from a 1/6, and David scaled it down to 1/16. But the reason that the back end was so big was to house the on-off switch. The hatch comes up and you turn it on and off, you know, for all the motoring gear inside. I mean, that's one of the things I'm not interested in anyway. It's motorizing anything, you know. But for the kit itself, it's the only one that's out in 1/16, and I'm quite interested in 1/16. But I was looking at forums for weld seams. How do you make weld seams? And I know Night Shift, as Aid said before, Night Shift goes right into it. He digs it all out, or he scrapes it all out, and then he uses the Tamiya putty, puts it all in. He's got his little cocktail stick with his little metal bit on the end of it, and they make their weld seams, you know. Well, I was looking at a YouTube channel. Now I can't think of what he was called, but he used Mr. Servitor 500.
Yeah, because it's really
he painted it on and then just attacked it with a screwdriver. Yeah, you know, so I did that and posted it up on the site, And some bloke comes on and, oh, bless him. I mean, he knows what he's talking about, but he was like, oh, the weld seams aren't like that. They should be rounded. They shouldn't be square. And then I'll go back over onto Pasmo and have a look at his, because he did exactly the same in 135th. And it is exactly the same as mine. You know, and you're like, oh, it's frustrating. It really is frustrating, but I'll let it go over my head. I'll carry on because I enjoy it, you know. And I'll put it up on your elite models, and you were kind enough to put it on there, you know. And yeah, it was a lovely build. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I had an altercation with somebody about 3 or 4 years back. I did a World War I diorama, and I did the tank, obviously, and and I did a few trenches and the barbed wire, all that sort of stuff, and it came out really, really well. But I got slated. Some bloke online was slating me because the tank was the wrong colour.
Yeah.
And I said, well, where are you getting your reference? What do you mean the wrong colour? I said, I've researched it, and this is the closest I could get from the modelling sites around. You know, I've asked people for their advice, and they said this is the right colour, that sort of stuff. And I said, anyway, where are you getting your references from? He said, from photographs. And I just went back, they're all black and white. How the hell? How do you know what colour it is?
Yeah.
Lewis, I'm just getting it off for a second, so we can say good evening to a very poorly Mr. Paul Radcliffe.
Hello, brothers.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I sounded like that last week, mate. I've had it for the last week and a half.
Camera. It's an English
Hang on a minute.
You've been hearing karaoke too hard.
We're here, Paul. You're a little bit coarse in your throat, mate, aren't you?
A little bit.
I am, mate.
Yeah. So, what's your sense of smell and taste like?
Basically non-existent.
COVID.
I can taste salty stuff.
You can taste salty stuff.
Oh, you can you? All right.
And cold fizzy stuff.
Oh, bless you.
It's cold and it's fizzy. Nice one.
Paul, we were chatting the other day.
You
said that you... Go on, spin it round. While you're still listening, you said that you'd seen the thumbnail to this live stream and you were getting ready to build something in 2024. Can you remember what you told me?
Well, I was very much excited about the thumbnail. It was like, you know, pinnacle kits. I've got plenty of like.
You're on a roller coaster, La.
That seems a bit better.
That's a little bit better. What's the kit that you were talking about for next year, mate?
For myself, personally?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, mate, because I've got that many. Like, to me, a pinnacle kit is like...
You were talking about the Mossy.
It's just like, you know, there's so much detail and so much you can do to me. But like, because it's such an intense kit, to like really put the effort in.
Well, you're telling me about the mosquito that you really
yeah. I mean, it's Mozzie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, I've just watched the model shed. Pretty much build this from start to finish. And it is truly an amazing kit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tempted to do it, like, but you know, it's one of them.
Is that the 30? That's a 30-second ball, isn't it?
Yeah, the Tamiya 30-second,
Yeah,
mate.
the Tamiya 30-second. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, like, it's got a reputation of being awesome anyway, but having just watched this guy do it from start to finish, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Is that the one that's like 24 parts?
Yeah, something like that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does step by step, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much,
I'll
mate,
watch
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
And I'm going to get a pen out because I want to make a note of that. I do want to make a note of that. Oh, so which channel is it?
The model shed, man.
Model Shed.
Yeah.
He does some very good builds.
Yeah.
I've not quite watched it yet. I've seen a few snippets of trumpeters, 200 scale Hood and 200 scale Bismarck, and the like.
Yeah.
You know, if you're into battleships, at that scale, oh my God.
Yeah, they're about 4 feet long, I think, Paul.
Yeah, hugely.
Yeah, they're massive. Yeah. There's a chap in our model club that's built both the Hood and the Bismarck.
At 200 scale.
Yeah. Yeah, the big trumpy one.
Is that the same scale that Dave House has done the Yamato?
Yamato, yeah.
It is Mark, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely killed. Dave did that one. It was just when you're talking about rinse and repeat with tiny little guns and things like that, he couldn't see it through. He had to put it down.
Have you seen the figures on them?
No.
They're tiny. They're really tiny, the figures on them. I think it comes with about 40 figures.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, I seen somebody start a 200 scale aircraft carrier, and even the aircraft on them are like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, you're talking like sort of that big for an aircraft. The detail on them is amazing.
It is.
What was the size of the Enterprise that you built?
That was a
350.
What size was that?
That was 350.
It was 350. Yeah.
Yeah.
350.
Yeah, it might have been 400. It wasn't like most ships are like 350 scale or 200 or.
Can you remember, Ro?
Odd size.
You what, mate?
Can you remember that Enterprise that we built for the 24-hour build? Was it a 1 in 350?
I don't know, but I'm fed up with seeing them bastard aircraft bits I would finish. The amount of decals that went on them bastards. Fuck me. Me and Jane were fucking bullseye. Never say not like it.
Yeah, I
Bastard
think
thing.
it was a slightly unusual size from what I remember. Oh, that's by the by.
Well, mate. Let me see. Oh, House is watching. Bear with me a sec. Let's just go through comments here. Dominic, good evening, everybody here from the Netherlands. Good evening. Hope you're well. Paul says, morning all from down under, of course, because they are well in
Christmas
front.
Eve there.
Yeah, they're into Christmas Eve there, yeah.
They are, mate.
It's 350, yeah.
350.
Still in his
It's
shed.
still in my shed. I was chatting with House the other night, and he said that he wanted to take on a 1 in 200 battleship. Not battleship, aircraft carrier.
Who's this guy?
Housey.
All right, yeah.
Housey.
Oh, yes.
Did they do one?
Did they do one?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they?
A 1 in 200 aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd
Do
be
they?
massive, that.
Yeah, there's a few trumpets that do loads. There's quite a few. Not so much. I don't think there's many modern aircraft. Certainly World War II.
World War Two, yeah. It'd only
Yeah,
be probably Yorktown, wouldn't it?
It could be. There's a guy, if you're going to go watch that sort of thing, Oz scale modelling.
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's AUS or OC, Australian guy, like.
He's in Australia.
It might even be Austrian. It's Nigel that's put me onto it, like, but he's doing a couple of big 200 scale aircraft carriers.
I'll tell you what, they're not cheap.
No.
Can you hear me, Mark, or have you?
As what?
Can you still hear me? Because I can't.
I can hear you, mate.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, Pete, Oscar modelling. He's from Australia.
Yeah, that's probably
He's
him.
moving to. He's moving to Thailand soon.
Right.
He built the motor. And he bought the PE kit for it, and just well.
Oh.
Can you see that?
How he never took a hammer to it after all that PE on there, I'll never know.
Well, Nigel's he's building the Yamato, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's gone headlong into it with all the photo etch. He's building it. It's a buddy build, isn't it, with one of his friends?
Yeah.
Well, no, Nigel's building a car.
Yeah, I was going to say he got the Akagi deck, isn't he? Deck in the tower. Yeah. Yeah, but he's actually building the Yamato as well, the 1/200 scale Yamato with a buddy.
If he gets around to it.
Dave, you'll have to throw a bit of light on this, mate, because I've just Googled 1 in 200 Curtis Wilbur, and it doesn't look like an aircraft carrier. It looks like a frigate.
Well, you think you said it was modern, Mark? It's a missile launcher or missile.
There's a helicopter on the back end of it, but there's no runway for aircraft or anything like that. Oh well. Spirit of Modelling, good evening. All just dropped in. Believe I already subscribed. Merry Christmas to all from Nick in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh
yeah,
my
there we
go. Good evening, you well, mate. So if it is 10 to 9 at night here, I think they're what?
They're about 8 hours, I think, isn't it?
8 hours behind. So
is it 8 hours?
Yeah. It must be around about lunchtime. Paul Price, Oz, scale modelling builds real nice kits. Have his builds in storage here. Oh. All right, cool. And Houses come back with didn't get the carrier. All right, okay, I've got you, Dave. Yeah, no problem, mate. But do you know what? Every time everybody talks about building ships and subs, I keep thinking I'm going to buy one. Has any of you guys built ships and subs?
Yeah, I built the Mark 7, the Rebel kit, and the Mark 9, the subs.
Subs. Andy Norfolk, is that not somewhat up your street?
I bought one on when we went up to Diamond Dave's. To be honest, I did have a list of what I bought, but I put it safe. It'd be first sub that I've ever built. I tried having a go at a 1 in 700. I think that the Gag or something like that, and that didn't go well at all. I've done Titanic and blah blah blah, but ships have sort of evaded me. But I've a couple in stash now. I've one that's really going to challenge me. I think it's a beauty, and I can't remember the name of that either. But yeah, I'm going to have a go at this sub because I'm thinking of putting that in a diorama. And something else and all that's sort of got me. I think I've a big ship that I'm going to do, but it's a bit daunting. I'll see if I can get it in a minute. I think it's just in bedroom, so I might bob in a minute, get it out and show you. That's the ship, by the way.
I thought about doing. I bought it donkeys years ago. Was a kit of the Red October from the film.
Oh bloody hell! Oh, I like that.
I bought that. I bought it when it came out. I can't even remember what the kit manufacturer is now, but it's quite big. I think it's about 1 meter long.
I've done
I was going to say the Rebel kits I think the 7's about 3 foot, the 9's about 3.5, and then you've got the Yank. I can't think of what it is, what class it is, but that's like 4 feet long. It comes in 3 or 4 parts. You know the hull.
But the thing is, I do so many. I build whatever I fancy doing, and I do so many different things. It's got to the point now I've got to stop doing too many different things.
Yeah.
Because I know if I build that Red October, I'm going to end up building 10 subs in the next 3 years. If you know what I mean, it'll be.
Yeah.
And I'll just have sub stuff everywhere, and then So that's why I haven't got. I would love to do a ship, and I'd love to do that Red October, but I know myself too well.
A sub, when you build a sub, tube, tower, next.
No.
Periscope.
What you got, Craigie?
Mr. Marine, to Periscope. I'm just building water now for it.
You haven't done a sub, Craig, have you?
No, I haven't. No.
Look at Craigie's title there. Look, Craigie Stins 2023 says school winner. Get in. We're loving it. Lois, are you fancying something a little bit different to armour in 2024? No.
No.
No. You might. Is your mic off? Hang on. It's me. Paul, I've just put your in for 2 minutes. I'm here, mate. Is it going to be armour next year for you as just as standard usual, Lou?
Definitely.
Okay.
Lou's aim for next year is to build 500 kits in a week instead of 400.
What's Andy got?
Hang on a minute. I just need to. Let's just drop this fella in here. Stay there, Andy.
Oh, Snowbird.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a Corvette. Yeah. That's nice.
Look at that.
That looks.
And that's a 1 in 72.
Yeah.
Flower class Corvette.
Yeah, that's how big it is as well, I bet.
Yeah. I've never seen all this big, so I forget where I got it from, to be honest. Trouble is, I've got that many bloody kits now. I don't know where the bloody hell I've got them from. Still bloody
I'm just going to put you into wings and bring our Paul back in. Paul, look at this.
Yeah, I've seen it, mate. Yeah, man.
That's massive.
You just have to sit a pallet on top of your bath.
Yeah, 2-part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad, that, is it?
Yeah, with the size of the box, you would have thought that would have been 1 part.
You would have done.
It's only just fit in. Well, I don't know why they've done it like that, but that's how it comes. So
I was going to say the Mark 7, the Mark 7 sub is 1 piece, or it's 2 pieces. But yeah, it's the premium kit that you get. It gives you proper wood decking.
Yeah.
I think the biggest kit I know of maritime wise is it's a 148 scale U-boat. 148 scale.
Yeah, the trumpeter kit. Yeah, that's lovely. That is.
U-boats are small in real life, but imagine it in 48 scale. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's 5 feet to scale. It's 5 feet long.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
And it's the one side is clear as well, isn't it? Yeah, you got 60 odd crew with it, I believe.
Yeah, you get all the interior and that, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem with that is literally, where do you put this stuff once you've built it?
Yeah, exactly.
That is the problem, isn't it? That is a problem.
I've got a Snell boot S100 that I've built, and that's up in the loft because it's just nowhere. I mean, the wife doesn't like it down anyway. She's like, "No, you ain't sticking that out." But yeah, they're dust catchers.
And unless you've got them in a display case, they're horrible bloody dust collectors as well.
Yeah, they are.
Totally agree.
All right.
Okay, cool. So Andy, what have you got on your head?
My head?
Yeah, what's going off there? That looks like
It's-
something that Gina'd wear.
No, I bought this many years ago. It's actually
Right.
electronic Mohican. That's what it actually is.
Right.
And it just flashes. But I've got a Santa hat and all daft, so I thought I'd wear this for a change. But the beauty about it is you can do it like that. And you can do... Yeah.
I like it.
Have you got a link?
Something else,
Andy? I want one.
Hey?
Have you got a link? I want one.
No, I bought it at Lincoln Steam Fair about 6-7 years ago, if not more. And I've just put some new batteries in it. So I have photographs of me had it when I first got it, but it comes in handy for a bit of a giggle.
Not
It's fully
wrong with
adjustable.
that. Dominic says here in the Netherlands, there is one man who 3D printed a submarine, 100% self-made and in scale 1/72, and now working on a 1/6 Sherman that he designed himself and is printing it in 3D. Jesus Christ, that's going to take some plastic.
Bloody hell.
Dave says, I've got a Mobius USS Scorpion submarine on my shelf. I know that Dave recently sold a couple of his, or well, definitely one of his submarines. Yeah, some people put remote controls into these subs, don't they?
Yeah.
Plastic says building the 1 in 40 sub now. Very good. I bet
There you
it
go, Mark.
is. Hang on a minute, bear with me. Let me make you big.
That's 148.
What is that?
That's a sub.
That's part of it, though. Where's the other ends? What the?
Hang on.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're going to have to
That's
get
a bit of climb into that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that in your spray booth.
Oh, part at a time.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Dave printed it up about 12 months ago.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'll tell you what.
It is really, really nice.
I can see all rivet detail on that.
Detail looks outstanding on that.
I said that plastic, mate.
Was it? I believe he was up at Bolton. He was up at Bolton last year, wasn't he, Dave?
Yeah.
Did you see the Nautilus that he did?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's lighting that up.
I saw the pictures of it online, and I thought that was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really nice. The pictures don't do it justice. They really don't.
No, well, is he going up this year? Do we know?
Dave is, yeah. Dave and Kirsty will be up there, yeah. I think they're up with Simon from Care Models as well.
Yeah.
I think you're displaying it Bolton.
Yeah, yeah. Why did I say
Yeah,
Telford?
not Telford,
Bolton.
mate, no.
Not Telford,
Even our
no.
missing
We're not
experience here.
Are you taking? Are you doing Bolton, Roo?
Bolton, yeah, we're doing Bolton. We're both doing it. So, yeah,
both
I'm hoping to
doing it.
get some decent stuff made for it.
We've only got 3 shopping tables, man.
Well, we'll have to get some shelving up.
Yeah, I've
Been Paul sorting that out?
Yeah, well, I've got some. I just need to build it. It's one of my jobs that I'm going to do over Christmas holiday. Lewis, are you doing Bolton?
Yeah, will be.
Oh, no! You were a star last year, mate. Me and Gene had a howl wheel last year. It was fantastic. It really was. Oh, what a bloody laugh we had. I'm just going for a wander. Oh, you're not kidding. The amount of kits that he bought that day. How many did he get then? You got about 7, didn't you?
About 7, but I spent about 300 quid.
Yeah, you did. I'm just going for a walk.
Yeah. You'll be able to walk around this one, won't you, Lou?
You are sorry, Mark?
I thought you'd be able to walk around, no wheelchair for this one.
No, I'll be all right for that one.
Cool beans.
That's a bit scary. Being able to bloody keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody Victoria will be going, oh my God.
Cool.
Bless her.
Any kits for Christmas, and?
No, not as yet. I don't think I have. Obviously, we set ourselves pretty well up at Diamond Dave's, so there's a few things in stashing there. But I think we've sort of drifted away for kits for Christmas this year.
Yeah, mate.
I dare say what I've got to Jean because she's listening.
No.
I hope she likes it. But yeah, I'm gonna treat myself. I think to. I'm debating whether to upgrade my airbrushes. I've got my Bart Sharp. I'm still using that. I've got a Neo that's over there. I've got an Ultra, but I'm just wondering. Hey,
Procon boy.
Well,
Procon boy 200.
I was reading up about one of them other day, and this guy was singing its praises something stupid, and it doesn't seem a bad price. So
Paul's in with Procon boy.
Yeah, Procon boy. I got the PS 270.
Have you got one as well, Paul?
Yeah.
So what needles are you running in them? Have you got various needles in them, or?
I think this is a 2.5.
Yeah, I got 2 in mine.
Right.
Mine's a
Can you get?
Yeah,
could you get? Pardon?
Yeah, this is a 2.
Right, Paul?
Yeah, mine's a 2.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm going to have a good, serious look at them. Because I took myself and Jane to a new compressor apiece a couple of months ago. And that solved 1 or 2 problems that I've been having. Because I don't think it was producing as much gusto as it was telling me. So I sorted that out. So, because we've got like a couple of generic ones. Yeah, but they're a hell of a lot of money, Mark, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are a lot of money. And I'm naturally a Yorkshireman. I'm as tight as a duck's ass. Mind you, saying that, did you say that I got for Jane?
Which one?
I've got that single action, but it's gravity fed, a Badger.
Right.
Because she can't, she has trouble doing it down and back. Now, she's not right keen on pistol grits because we've tried all that. And I managed to find her. She had a single action, but it was siphon fed. And I managed to find her a single action, but it's gravity fed. So hopefully she would start playing about with that one because that'll be a lot easier for her just having the one action. and the airbrush itself is a lot less bulky. Obviously, we're not having the bowl underneath, so that should be good. I don't know where she's put it. Hang on, I might go get it. Hang on.
AD, what are you shooting?
I use. I've got a couple of H&S's, which I love.
Yeah.
And I use a Fenger. I've got two Fengers.
Yeah, I got the Fenger.
I've
Brilliant.
got two. I've got one with a 0.4 in it, one with a 2 in it, and I've got an H&S with a 2 in it. Yeah, and I got an H&S with. I bought the H&S off a mate. He was struggling for money, so I put it. I only paid about 50 quid for it, and he'd hardly used it. So, and I love my H&S. They're so easy to clean, and they're so nice to use. Same with everything with airbrushes. This is what you get used to using.
Yeah, I agree with you with that one. Yeah. But I've just started explaining.
Money, I mean, I paid 22 quid for those Fengers, and they're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Go on, Craigie. What are you doing there?
Christmas log. You log.
Christmas log. What's that, Andy?
That's the one. It's a single action badger that I've got for her.
Yeah.
And obviously it's gravity fed, whereas the siphon one, it was a bit unwieldy and she has trouble getting her hands around it. But with this one, I'm hoping she'll take off. Because once she's got a needle set and obviously got everything sorted, I think she'll be off with this one. I think that'll really sort her. So it came from Italy, actually. I couldn't find anywhere else. But it looks like it's either brand new or it's had very little use. But I mean, that would have fortune, to be honest. But I think it'll help her and encourage her to do a bit more detail with airbrush if you can get a finer spray and being able to use it.
When you talk about you're thinking about upgrading, what's your budget like? What, 100, 150?
Yeah, something like that. I'm just averse to spending money at the minute. But I'm thinking, I don't know, like I said, this, is it Procon Boy or whatever you call it? I've got it written down somewhere.
It's about 130, 140 quid.
Are they available in the UK then, James, then?
Yeah, I bought it from my local hobby shop. Antiques.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know Andy's just said that he's adverse to spending money at the minute, but I am going to embarrass him to death.
Oh, no, all right. All right.
I am. Andy, when we went to, where did we go, Andy?
Halifax.
Yes, that's right. We're at Halifax, yeah.
When we went to Halifax, we always calling at Mackie D's, aren't we? And we were talking about competition next year and how much it costs us as a club to actually do a physical competition. And next year we've got 6 categories: bronze, silver, gold in each, plus winners getting a 20 quid SGS voucher through Sean, and it's come to an absolute small fortune. And we aren't missing a beat. Andy Norfolk, the man sat right there, went, I'll pay for all
that.
Well, it's about, I mean, that your lot, I mean, club has given me all sorts of support. I mean, you were there for divorce and this, that, and other, and whatever. And I just thought it'd be a nice idea just to put something back in, that's all. And I'm in a position to do it, but because you weren't right happy about it at first, were you?
Not particularly, no, because we're very good at being financially sustainable.
Yeah.
We play bowling ball. We haven't put subs up this year, which we could have done, from 4 quid to 5 quid. That'd have generated another 300 or 400 quid worth for us. And I know that 4 quid a meeting, it's literally nothing, is it?
No, it's not even a coffee nowadays.
No.
Do you know what? Yeah, I see people on, people that call into Costa's and all these places, and they're getting these lattes with foam, this and whipped and that, and they're paying $3.99. When I have to go to hospital for something and I go to the counter and I say, I'll have a coffee, love, and she says it's £4.80, I could literally, what? So, so £4 to come to the club, it's no, and £5 would be no. The problem that we've got at the minute, and well, it's not a problem, it's in my head, is it's £4 to come to the club, it's £2 a bonus ball, we're saving for Duxford, Telford, Christmas shopping day, Halifax shopping day, and we're saving and saving and saving. And I don't want people to feel like Andy sometimes feels when he comes to the club, he's literally getting his wallet out and empties it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't forget, I mean, there's no malice in it. I mean, there's me, there's Jane, so that savings for everything for there. So it is savings. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's savings. It's not a case of I'm spending money frivolously. It's because we're saving up for Halifax, we're saving up for Bolton, Duxford. I've just paid for room for the awards night. We just paid for that, so that's all already and sorted. So it's just I look at it savings, not spending. You know what I mean, lads? You know what I mean? No, I'm not spending it, I'm saving it. So when we go somewhere, we're not spending, we're spending savings. And that makes more sense to me than all else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ada, did you what we're doing next year for competition? I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, I've been following it on in the group. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
We can't wait. Even Paul's coming out, you Paul.
Paul's going to see me get my trophy back.
That's what, Craig?
He's going to see me get my trophy back. The first guy to have his name on it twice in a row.
We'll have to wait and see, mate.
I was talking to Chris the other day about it, and I'm planning on coming back to the UK for a visit in the summer. And we both said, well, wouldn't it be good if we could meet up and then go up and see the boys up at the club?
That'd be brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So that's something that's sort of like in its infancy of planning, if you know what I mean. Because I don't know when I'm coming here. I don't know what my holidays are looking like next year, but I will be coming back for a couple of weeks, meeting up with Chris, and then we're thinking about driving up and spending a couple of days up there with you boys.
That'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely fantastic.
The presentation evening you've seen, we're having the full dinners. The menus have gone up. Absolutely incredible menu. Everybody hopefully going to have loads and loads of beer and get proper into it. And then for presentation evening, I've just got this thing in my head where it's a big table, all the trophies out, all the certificates out, microphone, introducing everybody, the rounds of applause, the flowers for everybody that's helped out, one thing and another. Dim the lights and then do a proper presentation. I think it's going to be great.
I hope you're going to film it all.
Do you know what? I haven't stopped thinking about it, Aid. I've got loads of options, mate. We need, I mean, coming right back to basics, we need a bloody judge first and foremost to do competition. And it's really difficult, you know, when we've had competition in the past, we've had when we started it off, we always tried to get like the Lord Mayor of the local town or the Lord Mayor of Wakefield, the big town players. And in some respects, that's okay. But because we've got people like, you know, Andy, Craig, Paul Patton, and loads of others, Andy Fisher, whose modelling level has so much gone up, it would be unfair to get somebody that says, I like that because it's pink. We can't do that anymore. So
Jean would be all right if they did, wouldn't she?
As what?
Jean would be all right if they liked it with its pink, bless the cotton socks.
Wouldn't she just?
Oh, yeah.
We need, I mean, on the one hand, Aid, James, it's good that we want a judge that's credible, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've got guys like Paul, Craig, Andy Fish, Rue, who put lots and lots of effort in.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Craig. He's working on competition piece now, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
Well,
he needs to
already?
take it easy.
Yeah,
Again, as bad as Lewis.
Oh, don't look.
Yeah, doing it already, Craig, aren't you?
Yeah, this is start.
That's the start.
Leading hellfire, mate.
Do you know what I mean? And obviously, if I mean, I hadn't entered competition for about 3 or 4 years, because I've always felt, you know, I run club and I don't want it to be sort of biased. I know it sounds stupid, but I don't think it's fair I enter. Not because I'm best, because I'm most certainly not. There's guys down there that absolutely floor me.
Mark, you're part of the club, mate. You're allowed to enter.
I know. I've just got this thing, James, that I think, I shouldn't really be entering.
Well, how many different categories do you got?
6.
So 6, Aid, we've got, I'll run through them for you, mate. We've got basically, if it flies, so aircraft, helicopters, that sort of thing. Basically, if it flies and it's a standalone piece, that goes into aircraft.
Yeah.
As next one is if it moves across the earth, so wheels, tracks, a bike, a bus, a tram, a tank, anything that goes across the earth, that's going into wheeled. Third one is space and sci-fi. That's obviously, that doesn't need no explanation. That's 3. Busts and figures, because we've got some great busts and figures painters.
Yeah.
That's 4. Dioramas. That's you can have a standalone piece, but if you put it on a what we're saying is if you put it on something like a Coastal Kits base, that's a standalone piece. But if you add a tuft of grass, a tree, a fence, it's now a diorama.
Yeah.
What's the last one, Craig? Nautical aid. So basically, if it can see, it's classed as that.
Sounds.
And I've done my submarine already.
As what, Craigie?
I've done my submarine already. I just need to make waves.
And done me submarine is just a bucket of water.
Yeah.
What have I got? I could enter flying, tracks and wheels 3 times. Dioramas I'm not so fussed about because I know we know who does dioramas and we know who does them well. But I haven't got anything nautical. I do fancy a ship. I fancy a ship, Craig. What am I talking about?
I'm not even entertaining it. Not at all. No.
I think with ships, grey ships, but then the streaking, the weathering down the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the same as doing an aircraft, Mark.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that. The jobs you do on tornadoes and this and other, all you have to do is translate that into a ship. You've always said to me, you're not a builder, you're a painter. I mean,
it's difficult though. It is difficult, Andy. If you're one category, if you put your heart and soul into aircraft, the changeover to armor is quite hard.
Yeah, I would imagine
is
because
quite
obviously,
hard, you know, but because it's just basic. Armor's just a basic paint scheme, and then it's weathering on top of that. When you go to aircraft, you're talking panel lines, you're talking washes, you're talking this, that, and the other. You know, your cockpit detail.
Yeah.
I mean, the bigger the scale, the more you'll see. I mean, the Tornado. I don't think you see a lot of the back seat driver, do you? The navigator.
No, not a great
You
deal.
don't see a lot of that, do you? You see the pilot's part, but not a lot, especially in the Tornado.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's all undercarriage. You know, all your missiles, your weapons. You yourself, Mark, you do your weapons first. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll just do it. I'll start at 1 and finish at 20. You know. But that's when something's got to take my interest. You know, it really has got to take my interest.
Yeah.
When I had my car crash in 2017.
Good God, is it that long since?
Yeah, it is, mate. I know, it's absolutely flown on it. When I came out of hospital, I came up to the shed. I was in hospital for 33 days. And I came up to the shed. I last went to work, and I was under strict instruction not to come up, but I did. I built a Tamiya 1 in 35 Abrams tank. That was my first ever piece of armour. I posted it on Facebook like you do. And the first comment that I got back was from a guy who I didn't even know. And he said, his comment was, "You're an aircraft builder."
All right.
How do you know that? And he went, "Because you've weathered that like you're an aircraft builder." And that signified the difference to me in that I don't know if I want to have a go at this armour stuff anymore.
Yeah. Put me off. I thought there you were going to say you put your tracks on upside down.
Or the wrong way around.
Not saying a word. Not saying a word.
He's having a dig at me because I've got the
chieftain. Yeah. Hey, that was all right. That was a nice build. That was good.
It was all right.
It was. I've never built a chieftain. I've always liked them. I've never built a chieftain.
I did a D-Day diorama about three years back. I think I put a picture of it on the group actually when I first joined a few weeks ago. And the landing craft, I thought to myself, well, landing craft, it's sort of like grey blue, and it's but then I did the water and all that sort of stuff, and I had loads of reference pictures to look at, but when it came to weathering the actual landing craft, I was absolutely stuck. I didn't know where to start because it was a seagoing vessel.
Streaking grind.
It took me longer to weather that than it did the whole of the diorama. Yeah, I know, but it was just
streaking grind.
Yeah, because I was so used to doing aircraft and armour, it was completely different. And it came out all right in the end. I really enjoyed doing it, but it was a new skill I had to learn, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
Paul Radcliffe, you've been talking this week about weathering.
Yeah, well, you know yourself, Mark. It's not my favourite part of the build. I've just done a small sort of like World War II German truck with a small anti-tank gun on the back.
Oh, the Krupp prop.
That's the one. Yeah, the Krupp prop.
Yeah.
I went at it like a bull in a china shop. I've overdone the weather and I've managed to knock it back a bit now, but I'm still not happy. But I've never been comfortable with weathering. Oh,
yeah.
I managed to survive. Everything I've built up there now, I'm like, yeah, that's sound. But at the time, I'm like, I don't like this. And it does put me off a little bit, to be honest. I'm about to start a shell cleaning, and I really want to do a good job of it.
Get that tongue sticking out there.
I think the biggest problem with weathering is knowing when to stop.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That, I like that. Yeah,
It's because I've done kits before when I've weathered the life out of it. And I thought, no, that's not what I wanted it to look like. So you've got to do it in small stages. That's why I weather with oils, because you can with oils you can always knock them back.
Yeah, definitely. Mark,
This is
222. Sorry, mate.
I'm just trying to. Why can't I? Hang on, I've got you there. I've got you. All right, yeah. What we're holding up there, James?
Yeah, there you go. That's the 222. This is the one that Dave printed.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
You know, so drop me bucket. Yeah.
What scale is that? 1/32?
No, that's 1/16.
Bloody hell, that's a lump, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, the steering works on this one. So there's a suspension.
That's 3D printed.
That's 3D printed.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Like I said, that was taken from a 1/6. I think it was a 1/6 print or a file that he had, and the suspension on it, the one that he produces now, he's actually tidied the suspension up so it's a one piece. Yeah. But there's something like about 20 parts to that. The springs and everything else that runs with it. And I mean, to say that's the only one of its kind. All the rest are just a bog standard.
That's very nice.
But it's a bonny thing, that, mate. Bonny thing.
It is. It's a beautiful kit. Absolutely beautiful. I put heart and soul into that. And I'm just trying. Can you see the weld marks there? Look?
Yeah.
That's what they were all moaning about. They were saying it's crap. It's not right. You know?
Perfectly right to me.
Yeah, looked good to me as well. And considering it's Mr. Servicer 500 and a screwdriver.
Yeah. I've tried all sorts of different methods of with welding. I tend to use the modelling putty, and then I've got a little cocktail stick that I use, similar sort of thing to night shift, but and then I've got some PE weld strips as well, which are quite nice.
Oh, that's I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like a decal strip, isn't it?
Yeah, these are actual PE.
Oh, right.
Actual. I don't know where they are, but I've got them somewhere. They're very. God, I've got some crap in this box. There they are. Top Studio. PE weld.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're really nice. They are really nice.
Weld lines?
No, they're weld lines. Yeah, PE weld lines.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they're really nice. Once you get them, they're a bugger to stick down, but once you get them stuck on and paint over them, they look lovely.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
They do them in a lot of different scales. I bought those for putting on bike frames. To get the weld lines on the bike frames.
Yeah, I like that idea.
They do add a really nice detail to them. You can see on this one, I've put them on. I've only put a couple on there, but you can see on the side there, I've put. Well, I don't know. You can't. It's not very good light here, but I've got some weld lines on there and painted over them on the frame. They do look nice, actually.
Excellent. Good tip, that, mate. I'm going to write that down somewhere.
Yeah, Top Studio do them. I don't know. I think Edward did as well.
What do you say? Top Studio?
Top Studio, yeah.
Cool.
I got too many notes.
But for
Very
tanks,
good. Have you got any-
for armour and what have you, I normally use the modelling putty method that Night Shift uses.
Have you got any tips on me building this Zundat bike then with different colours and scratching back, James?
Yeah, carefully.
Is that one you? Is that
I
one you
had a
did
look
as
at
last
mine.
time?
I've actually got the BMW, which is a better one.
All right.
Is that the one with the sidecar mark?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark.
Right.
I think Mark got the Zundap, haven't you? The Zundap
Yeah.
75.
Throw it in the
Do you
bin.
know what? I'm building this bus for a friend. But every time I come in here, I sit here and I look and I think, I'm coming, I'll get
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, there
That's
is a
one
couple
the
of
very few kits that broke me. That went in the bin in the end because I couldn't get the frame to go together. It just wouldn't work. I couldn't get it. It didn't matter what I did. But
don't let it put you off, Mark.
I know, mate. I know. When I sit and I do hear people say, "Oh, it's a nightmare. It's this, it's that," and I look round and I think, "Well, I've built the Airfix 1 in 24 Mark VB Spitfire, which were an absolute nightmare.
Yeah,
I could Revel Tornadoes out for fun, including flaps and buckets. That's not easy. What else have I done that were a nightmare? I think it was just them two, really. So, if I can build them, I can build a chuffing motorbike, can't I?
Yeah, you'll be all right. It was just that I was in.
Oh,
I don't think I was in the right frame of mind.
Do you want to have a quick look at my little masterpiece?
Go on then, mate.
Here, let me make you big.
Hold on, so I can see my camera.
Gone.
Where are we? Hang on,
There you
I'm
are.
trying to do it backwards here.
Look at that.
Hang on. Went wrong way with camera. Hang on, let me
Yeah.
try and turn my camera around. 2 secs. I don't have to turn my camera around so I can do it.
Steven Spielberg, eat your heart out.
yeah.
There we go.
Look at that.
All damaged.
Right. And that's going on a Dio, that, Craig, for comp.
It is, yeah.
Cool. Is it an American vehicle, that?
No, it's a British Mastiff. Full interior with seat belts.
Yeah, that you're not going to be able to see.
No, you won't
That's
see any
cool.
of that.
No.
So that's the plan.
Right.
The plan.
Well, you're going to have to take some photos, mate, so that when you put your competition piece down, you can have some little photos at side, aren't you?
That's a good idea, that. I wonder who's done that before.
I think you've done it before, haven't you, Cop?
I did, yeah, but it was just a bit too late, weren't it? I got it just after the competition it come through.
Yeah.
So
How many categories are you entering next year, Craig?
right, so I'm entering fire armor with this.
Yeah.
I'm probably entering the tank one.
Yeah. Wheels.
I'm toying with aviation.
Oh. Right. Okay. Ru, what about yourself?
Well, my ambition is, wanting to be, try and do at least one in every one, or at least a couple in 3 of them. Trouble is, I've got that much to think about and what I'm doing. It's hard to decide what to do. I've written them all down, like I said I would do, and I'm going to gradually sort of start at top, because everybody likes a list. Start at top and work my way down and go through what kits I've got and the categories, and then take it from there. But I need to get stuck in, because if he's that far on with that one, God knows what is going to come out at the end of the year. God knows.
Do you think modelling's? I'm just trying to word this right. Do you think it's more of a thinking man's game these days?
It is when you start coming to competitions and stuff like that, because you got to try and think, not out of box, but how can I twist this and how can I twist that? Whereas if you're just doing an everyday kit, you sat down and you're going to try and do that to the best of your ability. If you understand what I mean. Whereas competition, everybody has got a standard kit in front of them. They'll build it A to B, and then it's the little nuances that sort of lift it.
Yeah.
And the bits that I've learned over the last 12 months, thanks to Paul, Craig, Chris, all them people that you watch and see what they've done, you think, bloody hellfire, he's done that, and it might only be the simplest of things, but it lifts what you're building. So it's a case of, right, what have I learned? What can I do? What can I learn to do? And I've only got 11 months to do it.
I'll give a good example of that. Sully's Seeking.
Yeah. He got slated for that as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had a lot of people say, why have you done that to that kit?
Was that grey one?
No. The grey and red one.
The grey and red Seeking.
Yeah.
With all the chickens and everything else in it.
Yeah.
See, I just can't get my head around why people would slate something like that. That was a work of art.
Yeah, it's a bloody great idea.
It was thinking outside the box.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I find myself, I'm a graphic designer, so I'm sat in front of the computer most of the time. And I find myself sitting at work and I'm doing layouts and all this sort of stuff, doing posters and what have you. But I find myself thinking about modelling. My head's always ticking around modelling. I'm thinking about how I can do this and how I can do that. Oh, I need to do that to this. And I'm planning my evening before I've even clocked out from work.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
There's modelling. I know it sounds really cheesy, but it is more gearing towards a thinking man's game.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly thinking. I'm saying when I'm at work, when it gets to around about dinner time, if I've got something on bench like I have now with this bus, and I'm thinking, right, if I do this, if I put this together first, but if I do, and you're constantly turning your cogs, mate.
Yeah.
I'll look on Facebook and think, oh, I like that idea. Let's have a look into it. And even halfway through the day, when I'm like, got 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, then like 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at work here. I better go and do something.
I mean,
what are you doing?
From my experience of seeing stuff, I mean, Craig will tell you, you're out on the road all the time and you see stuff and something clicks and you go, oh. I mean, even something as simple as somebody moving an aircraft, whether it be a Cessna or a Gnat or whatever, and you look at it and you think, look at where muck's come down that, and and you start thinking, hang on a minute, I'm supposed to be bleeding driving, not looking at weathering techniques. But it's little things like that. But it's right though, isn't it, Craig? You'll say something, you think, bloody hell, I can do that. And, and then the third time you get to your next drop, you think, what the bloody hell, what am I going to do? Then you've forgotten. Or is that just me?
No, it's true. Like Ellerby, they have tank transporters coming to Ellerby quite a lot. So I pull in and look at them and like take photos and think, look at how mud's run down that, how it's been on transporter. How rain's affected it and dust off the road. So I'm exactly the same. Always following them and taking photos where I can.
Yeah. When it's there to do so, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, I get a lot of...
No,
I get a lot of inspiration from online and on YouTube and Facebook and all that sort of stuff in the modelling groups, and but I don't like copying things, but I like to sort of like I'll take, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I could and put my own twist to it.
Yeah, put your twist to it.
Yeah.
It's like this bike I'm building. The reason this it's a Honda Fireblade.
Yeah, Paul.
It's a nice looking bike, but I thought, well, everybody's done it in those colours and everybody's done it in the carbon fibre version. And I was looking to see if there were any race decals for it, so race versions online. and I saw somebody had done this bike in the Marcus colours, the Repsol Honda.
Yeah.
I thought, that looks nice. That looks nice, but I thought that's a shame. Somebody's already done it, and then it just clicked. Rothman's Honda. They were always, that was sort of like big for me back in the day.
Yeah,
Wayne Gardner and all that sort of stuff, and I thought that's it. That's what's going to be.
Where's your cafe racing, Paul?
Hey, you know this Mark Marquez bike. Sure, well, it wasn't a conversion.
No, it was. But it was. I'm saying it was the colour scheme. It was the Repsol Honda colour scheme. They've done
You can actually get it as a kit.
Yeah, I know. I built that. I built 2 of them.
Oh, right.
But this one was the. They've done this bike.
Yeah.
They've done it in the Repsol Honda, and it looked really, really nice.
Yeah, man.
So, and I thought to myself, right, well, I'm not going to do the Repsol because it's already done. I'll just do the Rothmans one. So I got the decals for it. So
very nice.
Yeah. So it's just about putting your own twist. Or I like to do like things. I'll see something and I'll just put my own twist on it.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of the hobby, isn't it?
I'll probably get slated if I put it online, but I don't care because I'm building it for myself, not for anybody else.
Well said, that man.
Very good.
Right.
Well said.
Yeah, well said.
If you don't like it, don't fucking look at it.
No, that's right.
Sorry,
But you'll always get them, mate. You'll always get them, mate.
Yeah.
You always get them.
Talking about that, like, you've probably seen these before, like, but I was there. And I turned it into that.
Oh, nice.
Now there's a bunny thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's thinking outside the box.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that a model of what you're going to end up riding, mate?
Well, I've pretty much got one like, yeah. And it's same down to that.
Oh, yeah. That brings back memories, mate.
My dad had one of them.
That became that.
Oh, cafe racer. Nice. That's a lovely job.
That's a bunny thing, that, mate.
Wow.
I've built most of the Barry Sheen bikes.
I've always said I've never built the same kit twice.
No.
But I could build loads of them. Just as cafe races or trackers or whatever.
Yeah.
You're making me want to build another tornado.
This is that corner.
Yeah, Paul's got this thing where he won't ever build the same kit twice, and obviously I look round my cabinets and I see 5 A10s, 20 tornadoes, 6 phantoms, and I'm sorry, Paul, I think it's my comfort zone, mate, because I know, you know, when people say, oh, I've lost my mojo, I drop straight onto what I know, and I can just, it's like watching telly, but you're not watching it, you're just listening out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lose my mode every time it comes to weathering.
Yeah, I know, mate.
That's the reason I went back into this. Went back into building another bike because I'd lost my mojo. And I thought, well, what do I fancy doing now? It's either a Formula 1 car or a bike, and I thought, oh, I'll do it.
Yes, I'll, mate. Not many more comments have come on after. In fact, the last one was just from Hobby Time. There's 13 people on the stream at the minute, but we have been going. How long have we been going now? 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's your thing flies, doesn't it? That's why I started it at 9:30. instead of normal 8 o'clock, because it just seemed to go on and on forever. And I can't believe that people still watch after all this time, even though we're just having a natter.
Just an enjoyable way of spending a couple of hours, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's gone to bed, so.
I think Mark's in watching.
I need to crack on with this bus really, and get it.
It's always tomorrow, Mark.
I've got 10 days. I've promised him that I'm going to have it done by the time I get back.
Santa Claus is coming to Sweden tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Because they celebrate on the 24th.
Why is that?
Because they do.
Both?
Yeah, it's called Julafton, and they celebrate on the 24th. I don't.
I was going to say, yeah, it's right. Okay, I don't get that.
I always celebrate with my lad and his and his missus and their family on Christmas Day.
So Christmas Day in Sweden is on the 24th.
Yeah, it's called. Well, it is. I've never been used to it.
No, mate, definitely not. My lad's done chuffing well this year out of bleeding Santa. I'll tell you. Yeah, mine's absolutely crippled me this year, I'm afraid. And I've got daughter back from university. So that's even more bleeding expensive. Okay.
You got to be proud of her, mate. You got to be proud of her.
I know, she's done incredibly well.
What's she studying, Mark?
I used to say she wants to be a teacher, but I've changed that now, and now I say she's going to be a teacher, mate.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, she's going to be a teacher.
A noble profession.
Yeah, well, I've tried to instill in both my kids. You know, you need something that you can do late on into your 40s, 50s, 60s, instead of being old and back like me.
That's part and parcel of growing old. It means you can eat and drink what you like and not give a shit about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get the book off. And then I was talking to Dale at work the other day, and we've both got the Russian Buk missile system. We've both got the Zundat bikes. But I think it's going to be the bike for me. I've never done a bike before.
You'll enjoy it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like, not according to Aid, I fucking won't.
No, you will. You'll enjoy it. But if you really want a proper mojo build a Tamiya bike, because they just fall together on their own. They're absolutely outstanding there.
You know what puts me off with that? It's because I've watched so many videos. When I post a video on a post build video, and I try and keep it as simple as I possibly can, so that people that watch it go, I think I could do that. But when I see all the Coulter doing the bikes, and Paul knows what I mean, when he's intricately doing hoses and clips, and you think, I wouldn't even know where that hose attaches and goes on this part, and where do you chuff in that? And yeah. Paul even said to me last week, you've got to be careful because you've got to know what the hose is for. Is it for the brake? Is it for that? And because I'm not a motorcycle rider, I don't know. That's what's putting me off.
I mean, I haven't ridden a bike for donkey's years. I had a Z1 when I was younger, when I was 18, and I loved it to bits. And I sold it to my brother-in-law in the end, and he still got it actually. But so I know a little bit about bikes and building bikes. I do tend to detail the arse out of it. I bought one of these little jigs.
Yeah. How much can I pick a Tamiya motorbike up for? 25, 30 quid?
25, I think.
30 quid.
25, 30 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
That little cafe racer of mine, Mark, fucking 20 quid, mate.
Yeah, you're not losing a lot, really, are you, if you bollocks it up?
No, but they're nice kits. They are. I mean, I've built quite a few different others. Agisar would do some nice bike kits as well.
I got this one from Marketplace for 15 quid. Still in bag.
Now I paid 25 for mine.
Yeah. So, Marketplace, I always have a look at Marketplace.
Yeah. Yeah, I need that. That's why I've got the missile system, the fork truck, and the bike, because I want to. I know the one trick pony. I don't like that sentence, but people associate me with tornadoes, and I want to try something else.
Yeah.
Which is why Craig should start building aircraft.
I've done one.
What?
Hang on,
how's your helicopter coming? Did you finish that?
I put it away to start this.
All right.
So that's the way.
Right.
But I've got another one for competition. I'm just going to get my aircraft that I built. 2 seconds.
Let's have a look at this.
Come in. Bear with me.
I'm bearing with you.
There she is.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
And that's me. Look at the size of that thing.
It's a beast.
Turkey bird.
Yeah. 1 in 48.
That is a lovely looking aircraft, though, isn't it?
It's massive. Absolutely huge.
Is that the Italieri, Greg?
No, it's. I think it is. Yeah. Raised panel
raised panel line, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 So I mean, it's gone together all right. Only downside, the cockpit don't fit, so that's why it's on hold.
All right.
Yeah, I built it years ago.
Yeah, but no, it's a massive kit, absolutely huge.
I fancy doing one of those because the Swedish Air Force use them and they do them in the Splinter camo. Yeah, and it looks absolutely immense in the Splinter camo.
Yeah, I was going to say the Zvezda kits are really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Of the Hercules.
Is that one in 72, James, or one in?
Yeah, the one in 72. I think I'm not sure. Somebody does a 148. I like the AC, the AC 130.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, I bought the. I think it's the monogram. Was it the monogram 148?
The only kit I wish
it was the Italieri. The Italieri 148.
Yeah.
The only plane kit that I really, really want, and it's on my wish list, and nobody's done a decent version of it, is because I lived when I was in the UK. We lived in Whitney, just outside of Oxford.
Yeah.
And we had Bryce Norton Air Base by us, and they flew the VC-10s.
Yeah.
And I'm desperate to build a VC-10, but there's just nothing out there.
Really?
No. I think Airfix do one, but it's an absolute dog of a kit, and it just won't go together. It's an old one, but I really wish that they'd do a decent VC-10 kit, because the VC-10s were based at Bryce, and I just remember them as a kid watching them flying all the time.
Yeah, I've flown in a few of them. You sit backwards, it's a right weird sensation.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah, it is. When you're taking off and you're looking down the plane,
Yeah.
It is very, very weird. It is, honestly.
Have you flown out of Bryce then?
I have, yeah, a few times. Fair few
Yeah.
times.
We used to go over the base. We used to go over the base quite a lot actually at Bryce because they used to have a disco on the base every Saturday night. So we used to go over the base most Saturday nights.
Yeah.
They used to have a good air show at Bryce as well.
Sadly, that's the thing of the past now, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they still do all the repatriations at Bryce, don't they?
Say again, sorry.
I think they do. They still doing all the repatriations at Bryce, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lynham now, where it used to be at Lynham, now that's the headquarters for the remit. That's their training school. So yeah, Bryce has took that on now.
King Kit do is it not Airfix Roden do one in 144.
What's that, Mark?
Yeah,
VC10.
Vickers Super VC10 K3. It's the refueling aircraft. 1 in 144 Roden, and it's available from Wonderland Models in Edinburgh, and it's £31.99.
Too small for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look down the route. I have been talking about, I've got a mate who does a lot of CAD work, and I've talked to him about doing a model of it and getting it 3D printed somewhere.
Yeah.
That's for me, that's a proper iconic aircraft as I lived around the area. So,
yeah. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Next big purchase for me, Quinta.
The what?
They say the Quinta cockpit set for this A6. I've heard it's about 60 quid.
They do some lovely stuff.
They do, mate. Then after Christmas, I've ordered two Italiani 1 in 32 Tornadoes GR4 to make as a pair. Thanks to your review, Mark. Chopping out fire. Yeah, do you know what? When I do certain reviews, and I can remember doing it, comparing it against the Revel 1 in 32, which I have built a few of, and it's just leagues apart, Ben. Yeah. It's leagues apart, mate.
Well, I've done everything on my list. I am going to build one. That is my mission, to build a Tornado.
If you're going to do one, Craig, what scale? 48 or 32?
Got to be 32. No point going small, is there?
Italiani, mate.
Got to be the 32.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do it in the Desert Storm.
Yeah.
That's a GR1, which you can convert.
I was going to say you can backdate that on the Italiani one, can't you?
Yeah, it's easy enough. You just miss out the flirt on the front. And Hobby Time says there are VC10 kits out there in 1 in 144, but again, it's too small.
Yeah, too small for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, too small for me. But it's a big aircraft, isn't it? So if it were 1 in 72, it'd be enormous.
It wouldn't bother me if they came out 1 in 48 because I love doing something that big.
Yeah, massive. Paul, what are you after? A 1 in 24 Hurricane?
Hey, no.
Yeah.
No, I only built 30 seconds bail on it.
Oh God above.
Trumpeter kit. If you're going for a 124 Hurricane trumpeter kit,
The new one.
I've got one. I've got the
Alright.
2C, I think it is. I think I showed it to you. I posted a couple of photos, didn't I?
You did, mate.
Yeah. It's a nice kit, that is. They do too. They do the truck version, which I think Greg did. And I've got the other one.
I'm just gonna see.
I think they retail out at around about 50 quid.
Yeah.
I built the Ravel 132nd Hurricane last year, and I thought that was a cracking little kit for the money.
What's that? 132nd, eh?
Yeah, the 132nd Ravel. It was only about 35
Yeah.
quid. Absolutely banging little kit it was.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see if I can find something. Dum 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 dum. Bear with. Here we go. Right. So, Shadow. Right, let me drop back onto that and then click on, I'm going to share my screen, which is that one. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the one I was looking for. The one I was looking, that one, look.
Oh, yeah.
That was all right. How's that?
Lovely.
That's that cracker, isn't it?
That's the Revel 1 in 32.
Done
It's actually, it's not bad, to be fair. What's that one? That's 48. That one, Craig?
Yeah. Definitely.
Look at that.
That was painted with MRP 185. I can still remember the number on that. Bucket's out.
That's a beautiful looking thing.
It is. The one I was looking.
Look at that tail.
Well, which one that?
And I'm just thinking about the size of the tail plane. Imagine that coming at you out of the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's enormous. That's why I love it so much. It's that Revel 1 in 48. Chuffing hell, it's a nice cake, but there she is. Look. You know, Tamiya do this kit, but they're charging extra 60 quid and you get figures with it.
What, in 148?
No, 32.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the Italieri kit, Tamiya, if you look online for Tamiya 1 in 32 Tornado, it is this kit and the thrown figures with it, and the charge you an extra 60 or 70 quid. I swear to God.
Is it a Reeboks then? A proper Reeboks?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's a Reeboks. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It is. It is, but it's a nice kit.
You are certainly a master of your craft, Mark.
Yeah. Well, did I send you that, Paul? Did I send you that, Paul?
Yeah. I've used some of it on. Use it on. Yeah, I used a lot of it on Rebel 32 Typhoon.
You did. I remember now.
Yeah. I think I've still got a couple of bombs left.
Still got a few bits left.
Only a couple of bombs.
Yeah, mate. Look at them two ugly buggers. Chris Cassie sent me some some ejector seats. Can you see that one?
Yeah, it's a Stuka.
It is. That's a 1 in 48 tornado up at side of a 1 in 24 Stoker wing.
Wow.
Yeah. But that Stoker is even that's something else.
The Airfix.
No, it was trumpeter one, mate.
Oh, the trumpeter one, yeah.
Trumpeter.
Even they slated that as well, didn't they, when that come out? They're saying it's too long or too short.
I wish these bloody rivet counters would give it a rest. It gets my head in.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Look at that.
Tell you what, it's so good. It's 2 foot long. Fucking idiot.
Engine out.
That's lovely.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
See, that's thinking out the box.
That's thinking outside the box.
That's yours, Mark, yeah?
Yeah, I love the
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Is that where the famous phrase came from? It's my kit, and if it comes in kit, it's going on.
That's it.
Can't fault you, mate. Can't fault you.
Can you see that there? Can you see that, Aid?
Yeah.
So it's brass that you get in the kit. And I learned how to patina brass so that I could put it on patinaed.
Did you use a fluid, like a burnishing fluid or something?
No, it's into a takeaway tub that's got 1 tablespoon of water in it and 1 tablespoon of salt. And you put it in, put your brass in, close the lid, and leave it for a week.
All right.
So you're basically making an acid then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, mate.
That's a good tip for the future. I'll remember that one.
Yeah, that's all you do. I'm pretty sure how I googled it, how to patina brass. Takeaway tub, salt, 1 salt, 1 water, lid on. You don't even need to mix the two, you just leave it. And the salt and the water create the chemical reaction inside the tub. And a week later, when you pick it out, your brass is blue and bronzed and patinaed.
Brilliant.
Verdigris, they call it, innit?
I don't know, mate.
I think it's verdigris, yeah.
That's copper, isn't it?
Ah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Copper starts to turn green. It's really, yeah.
But it was easy enough to do. Right then, chaps, we're on to 2 minutes and 40, and I don't know if you've heard, but my phone's been pinging its ass off. The daughter, Dad, I need a lift.
Good old Dad.
Good old Dad. And since old Mum's in bed, it looks like Dad's on taxi duty. Let's go through the tiles. Andy Norfolk.
Yo.
Merry Christmas.
And the same to you and everybody else. And all best for New Year.
Let me try again. Let me say that with a little bit of gusto and vigour. Andy Norfolk.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas.
And the same to you, my friends, all over the world. May Santa bring you all that you want and all that you need.
Merry Christmas, Andy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope everybody gets what they want for Christmas.
And Paul, and Aid, and Craigie, and myself. Guys, hope that you have a lovely... I know it's just a lovely day, isn't it? Hope you have a lovely day. And,
have a fantastic Christmas, everybody. It's been most enjoyable this evening.
Yeah.
Everybody,
nice to meet you, mate.
And a prosperous New Year to you all.
Yep.
And the same to you, sir.
Reiterate that.
All the best, everybody. Yeah.
All right, Paul. Get well soon, mate.
Get well soon, Paul.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, guys. I'm going to, let me just start now. I'm going to kick them out individually now so I can have the last 2 seconds on my own. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you very much, chaps, for joining.
Thanks again, Mark, for having me on, mate.
Yeah, cheers,
I'll
Mark.
have you on again. Don't you worry about that, love. And it's bye as well to Aid, and it's bye as well to our Craig 2023 winner. And that leaves me on my own. So let me just go back into my settings and change my camera to this angle here. So I'm down here. So thanks to everybody that's been watching tonight. 2 hours and 42 minutes, 2 hours and 43 minutes I've been on now. Great conversation this evening, as usual, as per loads and loads of different things that we've been talking about. Thanks to everybody that's been watching. 11 on the finish. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. Hope you get what you want. And don't forget to do a pinnacle kit next year so that we can talk about that as well next time. Next live stream will be obviously after Christmas now. It might be a week on Saturday, but hopefully I'll see you and we can chat some more then. Thanks to everybody and catch you all later. Cheers.